The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. He lost 2 there.
No Julio bitch ass on the ground out there.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Go EB.
On 3rd down, Ryan drops it off for Coleman. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You don't want to go out there and fuck with EB.
Saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt.
Oh, come on.
Short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hill. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sherman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
There we go. Green, 90.
Mahomes going to throw. On target over the middle to Hill. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Come on, baby. You got to hold a block out there.
Behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go down, but not before getting this.
Draws off that little nigga.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the 2nd quarter. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
On 3rd down, it's Hunt, and he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up 2nd down.
He'll get it up the middle, and they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now Mahomes. That escapes the sack. Escaping the pressure right. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Well, Charles, the Atlanta Falcons 1-4, and we're getting ready to see their offense again. But so far this year, the defense has been the issue. Not so much the points are giving up, but the injuries that they've had to deal with.
When you're talking about linebacker Deion Jones, who they're hoping to get back off of IR later this year, but I don't think they're getting back safeties Keanu Neal and Ricardo Allen. That really weakens you down the middle, and, of course, on the back end of your defense. Last 3 games, they've given up 37, 37, and 41 points. If they're going to make a push, it has to start right now. And
now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Pick that bitch up.
And they have the football.
It's Madden 19. Pick that bitch up.
43-yard line.
They ain't gonna sit there and play with that
didn't
bitch.
exactly show patience there, did they?
He want to throw these bombs out here to Eric Berry. I already told this nigga Eric Berry ain't letting none of that shit go. That's his problem. He don't respect my game.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, you already know what that choo-choo means.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Rolling to his right.
Oh, he got
He's
it
going
big.
to go deep for Conley. Got a man. It's
He got him
inside
big.
the 10.
Mahomes got all the air in the world on that bitch. Oh my God, that was true. Fine, Conley be burning niggas over there. Oh my God.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there.
Show this young nigga what is going on.
The high-flying antics that we're seeing from
Let's go,
receivers
Kareem.
nowadays. Doesn't matter
Let's
what
go,
spot
Kareem.
they start in.
Ah, come on, Kareem. Get with it. Man, be cheating. Man, be cheating. I stepped the fuck out that nigga. I'm not going to, man.
Be interesting to see now
Should
what
be
they do
cheating the fuck
offensively
out of
down
me.
near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right
That was
back
a
with
beautiful
running play,
stiff arm.
you may have to go to the air.
Here come the blitz.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down.
Yeah, I knew the blitz was coming.
For a Chiefs touchdown.
I mean, I seen the blitz.
A great effort there from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Tank don't mind blitzing.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the
But he
passing
get
game?
burnt.
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him?
That nigga
And
Mahomes
you get him into
got all
space,
kind of
especially
air
when
up
he
under
likes
that
to operate
bitch.
with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create
Dangerous
it,
throw.
exploit it, and try and move the football.
That's a dangerous fucking throw.
First.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On 2nd down, Ryan. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
2
A
completions
minute
to that
58
weaker
to go
tight
in this
end.
first half of play. We're back to Arrowhead after this.
Shit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
21.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football.
Yeah, the leg, that's an intentional route.
We can throw it
Ain't
well
nobody over
with
there.
a whole lot of confidence.
In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
Saw that red.
Gotta move
She
a
saw
little bit,
Justin
right?
Houston
Know
coming
where
around
you
that
are in
corner.
the field,
I
have
did
some
the same
awareness.
thing.
Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the
I'd have
yardage,
did the
and
same
of course, they also
motherfucking thing
lose
if
the
I was
down
you.
on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now Ryan. And this is caught at the 8. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Good pickup.
A first chance in the red zone for the
Look at that
Falcons
clock
now.
still,
They've got it 1st and goal at the 7.
Hey, let's go.
Again, Ryan. And he is going to go down. back at the 11-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Here's Ryan.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. Here's Coleman on the toss, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Tevin Coleman taking it in, and the Falcons have cut it to within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. And now here comes Kansas City. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
That play took too much time.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
And again, it's Mahomes. Looking again for Watkins, and this time that's complete. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins, for the Kansas City first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, Mahomes. And he'll win it over the middle. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He connected on his first, this from 41. And Butker able to put... And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So we've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? you adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Derek Shelby able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Green, 90. Green, 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Ryan on 2nd down. Flush to, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Justin Houston coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the shotgun, Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he's got some space here. 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big run there by Freeman. 42 yards. And Freeman, not sure if he was a surprise exactly, but he sure took the NFL by storm.
Well, when you talk with his team, they'll tell you they saw this coming. They knew he had the talent. They were just ready to turn him loose on a full-time basis, and he took full advantage of it.
And now one of the most electrifying runners in the game today. From the gun, it's Ryan. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Tevin Coleman. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front. Bryant's extra point up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They go play action here on first down. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Play fake there to Hunt. Now Mahomes on the move to his left. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Takk McKinley coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Throwing now is Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. We're back now in KC. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Mahomes now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Hill. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Mahomes going to throw. Flushed out right. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Ryan. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover one. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Connects with Sanu right side. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer.
This is caught. It's Sanu this time for a Falcon touchdown. Mohamed Sanu, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the 4th. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And out come the Chiefs now. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball.
Accelerating, and off he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the 4th. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And this one's caught.
What a throw.
Lead grows by
what a throw.
So that effort gives him a 3-point
nigga.
and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not
Mahomes.
getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting
Let's
chance.
go, D. A.B. We got to play this secondary right
Out
now.
on the field. And for them,
Let's
a touchdown
go,
their last
EB.
go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Ryan. And this one brought in by Sanu. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
That sounds about right.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Ryan drops it off for Coleman. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, Be aware, ball may come your way.
On third down, Devontae Freeman.
Good hit.
And no room that time.
Good hit.
To about the 46.
Good hit.
A yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position. Because this...
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Chandler.
Jones in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards.
Coverage tag.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up second and 10.
Green 39. Green 39.
Mahomes to throw on second down. He'll buy some time right.
Come on, Mahomes.
And that is incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. On third down, it's Hunt. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Escaping the pressure right. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Right, good deal.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Back to throw. Flush to his right.
Hey,
he may try and run for this.
Hey,
so no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. As they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. He'll look to throw. And
drop
that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs are likely going to win the football game. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready.